Today we'll try to explore one more new topic, and this is related to the VBA. So as of now, you can able to see some data here. So the part is, so I want to, bold the only the headers. For example, if you say this is the headers and these are the headers, so those data we need to bold it. So as of now, I have only data is for 19, but when you go to in real time, it might be the increase or it might be the decrease. So whatever the data is available from now, so there we need to bold it. So here how we can bold it means, so as of now you can see this plan name is standard. So when plan name is available, irrespective of that column B, we need to bold it. So that's a here loophole here. So now we'll try to explore with VBA. Let me go to this developer tab, and else you can press this Alt F11. Anything is fine. So let me put the name. So I'm giving the name here subject and updating data to Word. Okay. So first of all, what we want, so we want to fetch this, so how many rows are available. So, okay, for that we need to get this rows. So now what I want to know, I will put the for each row per counter, I will take it as counter. So where it will start from one now. So one, two, this workbook dot sheets of, so my sheet name is sheet one, not range of A and rows dot count dot end of excel dot row. So after that we need to click the next. Let me run this how it will. So just copy this data. I want to check I'm getting the rows or not. So if you see here I got this rows. So if you want you can declare this everything into one variable and you can pass that variable, it's fine, or else you can go with this method also, anything is fine. Now the next step is I want to check if instr of, let me paste this for book dot range and counter. So counter it's storing this number dot value. So I'm checking it's related to plan name or not. So I'm just checking the plan name and greater than zero. I need to put here 10. So if this is matches, then I want to bold the particular cell. So let me paste this dot range of A and counter dot code. So this one I need to check. Let me check this. It will work directly or sometimes we need to change that. So I will make it as one. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it throw the errors. So now this object that property is not getting. So we need to check how we can update this thing. Here having the syntax, I need to update the font. So here font we are making it bold equals to true. So this is a syntax. Previous I just updated the bold. So now this is a correct syntax and we'll check. So if you observe here, it's makes a bold. So I will show you one more time. So once I press F8, so you can see this bold. So now I will just copy this data and paste it into here. And I will change this A as the counter. If you put capital or small, anything is fine, it will appear. And similar way, I want to update the down one. Now. So this is for column B. So if you want, you can mention at the end here. You can make it as comments. Once you put single quote, single apostrophe there, na, so that is related as comment. Holding the column A. And similarly, I will just copy and column B. If you want, we can modify the as per the requirements. So now let me run this. So we can check this counter is one. So now if I run, so it will update. And and here I want to update this B. So let me run it back. So it updated. So next it won't run. When it is matches the particular case, now we can see this 6 and we can see here 7. Now it will go for the 11. Similarly, it will done for the all. So now if you check here, all this only my respective data which got the bold. So next step. So I need to copy this entire the data and open one a new WordPad and paste this data. That's it. So as of now, we modified this data. So next, what we want to know, so we need to create one object. So that object is for the Word document. So because we need to open that Word document and we need to so paste it. So for that, what we need to do, so we need to declare some variables here like this. So Word app. So this is Word application. So Word application as object. And next, similar way, we need to declare one more variable, which is called Word doc. So if you want, you can rename that names as it's your wish. So as of now, I'm taking like this. Or else you can declare the same way. For example, here word app is there now. So just comma and keep it. So both the ways it will work. So you can choose any method as your wish. So now this step is done. Next, we need to declare. So before when you are using any app related to Word app or maybe you are using SQL or you are using some PowerPoint, so just go to these tools and go to the references and just check this. So Microsoft script runtime should be enabled, Microsoft script library enabled, and Microsoft Word 16.0 object libraries. So when you enable this one, so we are able to work with the Word. Similar way, if you go to Microsoft downside, so we can see some activities are available here. So from here I can enable, then it will go on top. So you can see the OLDB. This is related to the SQL one. Similar, if you are working with OneNote or we have the Outlook, so that time you can enable those things and work along with this. So as of now, this step is completed. Next, we need to set. So Word app. So we need to create that object. So already we just declared this variable as object, and now we are creating this object. Create create object of, and here we need to give this. So what is my application? Word application. Word application. So I have created this word. Next, we need to give word doc. So for this also we need to create na word doc. So word doc equals to word app. If you press like this, it will come word app dot documents dot add. So what it will do, it establishes the connection, and next it will add. So as of now, we want to go with the new document. So that's why I create as word app dot documents dot add. So now next, if I run this, so we cannot able to see this data. So now next we need to do word word app dot visible, not display. Display we can get it somewhere. So visible equals to true. Okay, when I run this step by step, so now we can able to see. So something maybe is having some mistake. So word app equals to set. So here need to give the space, no space. Let me check what I given here something wrong. So here one small syntax error. So which is related to this word dot application. So this is syntax error. So now when I run this, so it's created this word application. So now as of now you are not able to see this. Once I click on that visible equals to true, then we are able to see this. Okay, now the next step. So we done we'll just run till here. Okay, so because here we need to update this data, I mean that bold everything now. So this is done later. Next the part is, so we need to copy. So is workbook dot sheets of sheet one dot user range dot copy. So what it will do now, so it will just copy. So for example, we don't know the count, we don't know nothing else, we want to copy this entire data. So for that purpose, if you use the user range dot copy, then it will copy that data. So enter the data, it will copy. Next, where we want to paste, so we want to paste this data to the that application, the Word application. So for this Word, let me copy this name, Word app dot selection dot is special. So now let me run this. So it's copied this respective area and it's pasted here. So as of now, if you see this, it's having, there is no structured like this format. So now what I want to do now, so I will just do some small modification here. So then it will work. So let me remove this data. So here I will add only the one step. So what I will do now, so I will just enter this data, convert it to the table. So let me show you how I am manually inserting the table. So just go here and I will mention as table. So this has converted to the table. So now I need to do with the along with the code. So already I have the small snippet of the code line here. So just I'm taking the same snippet. So before modifying, we need to convert now. So sometimes this workbook will not be activated. So that time what we want to do now. So this workbook dot sheets of sheet one dot active. So then it will active. Dot okay, active sheet of list of range. So here the range is as of now it's like this. So if you want to use this user range, then take this, replace with this. Okay, and name if you want, you can keep table name, whatever this name. So now let me run till here, and I will show you this workbook dot sheets of dot active. So as of now, the sheet is activated at the two. So for example, just assume that we have the multiple bunch of sheets. Then at that time, we don't know which sheets we need to activate it. So let me run till here. So now, okay, this fine. Next, I will close one thing. So let me close both and I will relaunch. So let me run. So now we can able to see on the screen. Okay, this is also done. And next, it's converted this our data table format. And we can see this all thing has done. So next, username dot copy and I pasted here. So when I pasted here, I got this some structured format. So as compared to previous, it got some structured value. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.